Oh hey y'all, how's it going? Fatty here, and today I'm going to bring you the top 5 Ratholes on Crystal Isles. This one's going to be great for all you people who need a starter base or just trying to get a foothold on a map. And let's not waste any more of your time and jump straight into it. Coming in at number 5, this one's going to be located at 47.4, 77.0. Now this is going to be in the middle of the floating islands. It's really close to the entrance to the triple cave entrance. A really easy way to kind of spot where this one is going to be these little purple mushrooms over here. Now it is pretty hidden. It's going to be behind these kind of leaves and stuff. And it's not this little one that I show you at first. It's actually up just a little bit higher. Even just, starting off recording this, I get a little caught up and lost. This one is not going to be the biggest one by any means, but it is going to be just big enough for you to get a few forges down, get a smithy, fabricator, stuff like that, so you can start to go do early game raids, find a bigger, better spot like that. Definitely not going to do any breeding or anything like that in here, but it is such a good spot just to get started. If you're not on like day one wipe, you need a place to go, this is going to be one of those ones that aren't really seen anywhere else. I've seen a couple people build in here just since I know this spot, but I haven't really seen a ton of videos or anything like that, so it's going to be a pretty solid one just to get started. And let's move on to the next one. Coming in at number 4, this one's going to be located at 30.7, 55.0. Now this is going to be located in the ice cave, but kind of the part that nobody really goes into. It's that long tunnel part, so it's really kind of an untraversed part. There's nothing really in here. There's not a ton of base locations, so it makes it pretty hidden because people just don't visit this area at all. Now it's a nice big flat spot, so it's going to be great for you official players as well. There is another little ledge that kind of sticks out from this first little part, and that's going to be a place where you're definitely going to want to put some towers just to kind of keep people from jumping up here at all, because if they get a stego up here with the new meta, people are just going to stego rush everything. But you can definitely kind of keep that one a lot more secure and hidden. Now as you can see, it's just a bunch of tunnels, so it's easy to get lost and kind of mixed up in here, which makes it really defendable in my opinion, because like I said, people don't really come down here very often just because it is kind of just chaotic and it's hard to find an entrance and whatnot. But I'm going to show you the entrance to get into this cave so you guys can find this location just for yourself. As you see, it is about 3052 is the best way I would say it. You can see blue op from here, so if you know this back little entrance on this side, you're going to be able to find it pretty easily, but it is really not traversed. That keeps it really hidden and perfect for you. Coming in at number 3, this one's going to be located at 54.9, 30.7. It's going to be right on the edge of where the blood wyverns are found and the edge of the tropical zone as well. This one's going to be perfect for early game if you just want to get something down to get started, or if you need a spot to kind of put just a little base so you can come get tropical wyverns and other wyverns when you're ready for that. This one is not going to be the biggest one. It's definitely going to be one that you're going to have to put like a cliff plat down here on an unofficial server. This one's not going to be one that people are going to use on official servers because it's just going to be too much of a pain to build into, but it is going to be perfect for you unofficial players. It's not one that's really traversed very well. Now it's not going to be easy to put like a bunch of turrets or anything like that. You can definitely do some defenses to help keep you going. It also might not be a bad spot if you just need a good spot to like log off on a quick moment and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of good uses for it, but let's move on to the last 2 that are amazing. Coming in at number 2, this one's going to be located at 44.0, 73.4. Now this is by far one of my favorite spots on this map besides King Rat. King Rat is just amazing. It's just one of the best spots in the game. But behind this big branch here, kind of along this ledge, you're going to have this really decent spot. I mean, it's big enough that you can do a little bit of breeding, get down like a replicator, an industrial forge, stuff like that to really get a good foothold. But the really nice thing about this one is it's so high up on the ledge, there's not really anything right below it. So it's even going to be hard to build up into for those people who kind of do raids like that. So it makes it super defendable. You can even put down a cliff plat and stuff like that to really defend very well. Puts a couple shandies. It is just so difficult for people to kind of get into. And just to make it a little easier for you guys to find, if you guys know where the triple dragon entrance or the triple cave next to dragon is, that's going to be that entrance, and it's just going to be right next to it. Coming in at number 1, this one's going to be located at 46.1, 78.5. Very similar to the very last one. I like this one a lot because it's just water underneath. So if they're going to have to try to build up, they're going to have to put an ocean plat, and it's just kind of a more difficult one to get. If you build it right, you can help defend yourself from snow owls and bloodstalker rushes as well. But it's a nice flat area. You're definitely going to be able to do quite a bit in this little bit. These aren't mega tribes or anything like that. This is for more like solo players and stuff like that. Just getting rat hole to get started. but it's underneath the Crystal Isles whole main island. And again, this is just not a spot that gets traversed very often. It makes it a lot more defendable because people just don't go to these kind of areas. There's definitely good places where you can put a chandelier. Like right here is one of the good spots that I would say on this little nub that kind of comes down, as well as just below it as well. Be aware though, when you do that, it makes it a little bit less hidden because people can see that if they do actually come underneath this area. But it's a pretty nice one. There's a lot of water underneath, so you could even put your own ocean platform there with a couple turrets. Just make sure you cover the underneath with turrets as well. And yeah, it makes it a really solid spot. That's why it gets the #1 spot. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to 7K subs, so I really appreciate you just smashing that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.